What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. Welcome to the show. So we're back with another roster review. Next on the list, we have Darth Jar Jar. That's cool. He's part of Galactic Ace. I like those names. Fist bump to everyone in Galactic Ace. And I like that. So Darth Jar Jar Binks, that would be so crazy. I bet he would be so annoying that Vader would force choke him or throw that cooling blade at him. Alright, so he has not hit Grand Arena yet. That's perfect. So we're going to make sure he dominates when he opens that up, when he hits that level 85. So let's start with his fleet. He's running with Mace Windu with the Galactic ships. All right, so he's got fives. That ship hits like a Mack truck. If there's target lock on the field, it's over. Anakin, or not Anakin, Snips. So Snips is a great ship too. I bring her off the bench. I don't start her, she's too squishy. Jedi Consular, that's a great ship. I did use Jedi Consular while I was coming up. You know, don't spend too much on Consular and his Starfighter. They are hot trash. Nobody's using them. Alright, then he's got Clone Sergeant. That's a Galactic Republic too, yeah. You know, Galactic Republic, you know, I'm telling you, they're going to make a swing next year. You need Clone Sergeant to even get JMK. You know, with the abbreviations, I just put a show out. That is Jedi Master Kenobi. Alright, and then he's got that Imperial TIE Fighter. So that ship used to dominate back in the day. I remember I used to see number 1 in fleet all the time with Vader, Biggs, and TIE Fighter pilot. Resistance X-Wing, I didn't know that wasn't even a thing. I've never even seen that ship. Don't spend too much on that ship at all. You know, if you're going for Rey, you need Resistance, so maybe, but if not, don't even touch that thing. Soldier, the Bugs, those are awesome ships. I use Bugs with Thrawn. Endurance, pretty good. You know, I'm telling you, I don't know why Arnold has not made a rap video on reworking Mace Windu, right? Come on, comment below, hit that like button. You know, maybe Arnold will see this video and do something. You know, he liked General Grievous so much he did a rap video. That was the coolest thing. If you guys don't know who Arnold is, you've been living under a rock. He makes the best content in all of YouTube. Alright, so you got that home one. So either, you've leveled Executrix over home run. Home one, not home run. That would be pretty cool. It does hit a home run. Home one in Division 7 dominates with, you know, the right squad, of course. Bistain, Cassian Ewing, Millennium Falcon. It's taken out Malevolence and Negotiator. So good job with those ships so far. You know, Galactic Republic, nice job, nice job. In Division 11 in Grand Arena, the top back wall in fleet is worth more points than the bottom. So if you can, try to hold that fleet. Just build one good fleet team. That way you can at least hold the back top wall. And maybe get a win that way. So just do what you need to do to get that team. And then concentrate on your roster. All right, let's go back to the roster. Okay, so I love seeing these new teams and these new combinations. So fives lead. Okay. Fives with Mace, Grandmaster Yoda. We all know is GMY now. You guys know. And who's next to that? You got Jedi Knight Anakin. Okay, and then you got Luminara. She's good. Jedi Knight Anakin is really good. We'll talk about him in a little bit. And you got Luminara. All right, so let's get into this roster. Okay, so galactic power of 192,629. Super fresh. I've seen lower. I think it was William the Gator. So we'll start with the top tune. So it's in order of power. Yes, it is. Okay, so fives. Really good job. You have a modded for health and defense. Okay, pretty cool. You've got the right mods. You know, they are very low, but any mod is better than no mod. Now, make sure you pay attention to some of the mod videos I'll put out. If the mod does not have speed in the secondary, it is hot trash. It only belongs in one place. That's the garbage. Don't do it. Don't even level it up. Don't do it. Slap your hand. So if you question any kind of mod, you question what anyone says out there, speed. That's the answer, is speed. And then more speed. That's it, buddy. Okay, make sure everyone has speed arrows. You know, I do have a protection arrow on fives, but it has a high speed secondary. Okay, So let's go take a look at 5's got to be thick. It's got to be your wall. But one last thing. So he does sacrifice. You know what that is right here. So right here. Da, 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 da. When another 501st clone trooper ally would be defeated while 5's is active, they recover his health, offense. So you definitely want to have some offense. So you don't want to put defense on the triangle or on the cross. You want to do, like on the cross I have offense. No, I think I have health and protection. I think on the triangle I have offense. You know, I do want my team to hit hard. That's why the team can hit really hard after 5 sacrifices if you have the proper mods. Okay, so let's move on from 5's. Mace Windu, like I said, he's just waiting for a rework, and it's got to be so good. I think maybe when he comes out in, what is it, Bad Batch or Mandalorian, or, you know, once he comes out in something that's new that's coming out, I think he's going to get a rework, and he's going to be crazy. So great job on Mace Windu. Yes, you do want to have a lot of health on him. Okay, great job. I said, I loved Mace Windu in the Star Wars movie. I thought, you know, he's so good in the movie. He's got that purple lightsaber. I gotta get him. I got him, and he's hot trash. Oh, goodness. He's on the bench for now. All right, let's take a look at Vader. So I love Darth Vader. I am old school Star Wars. Vader, Empire, Rebels, Bounty Hunters. Comment below if you agree. I don't have any First Order. I don't have any Resistance. All right, so Vader, he is so OP. When you open Division 11, Grand Arena, you will use him as a team all by himself. So let's make sure you mod him correctly. Take a little turn, Vader. Nice. All right, so Top Meta Report, of course, has a modded for crit damage, crit chance, but that's in our division. You know, probably, so in yours, I'm going to tell you what you go for. You want to go... stay with potency, crit chance, and speed mods. Nothing else. All you need in your Vader is speed, potency, and crit chance. If you have enough potency to land dots, the damage will do its own. It'll scale up. That's all you need. Potency, crit chance, speed. Your Vader will dominate. Don't let anyone tell you anything else. Darth Kimchi told you. You'll do very well, I'm telling you. Because he has to land dots. You know, his offense is going to scale up for Merciless. The more dots you land, you know, you want to get it to go pretty fast. You know, I would try to do 4 potency, 2 crit chance. Basically, out of whatever those 3 mods, speed, potency, crit chance, whatever gets you the highest in all 3 of those stats, you want to roll with. You will not regret it, I promise you. All right. Love Vader. Let's move on. So Luminara, pretty cool. You know, don't go too crazy on her. Don't do any Zetas if she gets a Zeta. Don't do that. You know, you'll never use Luminara again. You know, when I was coming up, I was like Oprah with my Zetas. We already know that. You get a Zeta and you get a Zeta. So don't do that. You know, if you question anything, you know, comment below, and we'll definitely get a response to it. And then also, guys, let's get that comment thread going. You know, you see me looking at his roster. You know, we're all about helping people out. We want to get people to dominate. You know, I'm so much higher in galactic power, I may not even know which teams he should be using. Division 11. You know, I got some good buddies. Dark Nihilus, he does very well. He hits Kyber Club. There's some good people out putting content out there. You know, let's try to form some teams for him. And I'll make a recommendation. So we already did Vader. Ahsoka Tano was awesome. You know, her focus slash... This attack can't be evaded. That's awesome. I have so many nightmares about resisting and evasion. Oh man, like, so it's awesome. I like Shock T because she can do the same thing, but she can be evaded. Ridiculous. So I know crit chance does very well for her. She can take away, let's see. Focus land. Something about, let's see. She gets so many buffs at the beginning of the battle. I think it's not, you can't, I don't see your level up on this, but I know definitely, let's see. 50% health. I think it's the basic where if she does a crit hit, it removes debuffs from somebody else. You know, someone comment below. I think it's something like that. But Ahsoka Tano is very good. She's awesome. I like her basic. You know, get crit chance. You know, she's not gonna be your. I don't use her for damage. I just want her to crit. I know there's something good with her kit about the crit. And then, of course, I like how she takes away buffs. That's awesome. And she is use her. You're gonna use her with Padme. Anytime someone uses a special, she assists. So you're gonna eventually put her with Padme. Grandmaster Yoda. Ooh, drop my pen. Grandmaster Yoda is your little Mack truck. So you gotta mod him for offense and crit chance. So if you want to know the best way to get the most offense, there is an algorithm out there that it has to be either 4 offense. You know, you can do 4 crit chance, but 4 offense is recommended, with 2 crit chance with a crit damage triangle. And you can scale up the hit for so much damage. If that was confusing, comment below. I'll kind of explain it. All right, so defense, I can understand. You're trying to get them to survive early on, but you'll eventually go to offense and crit chance. Okay, try to get him to go pretty fast too, because this right here, this unstoppable force. Let's see. What is it? Oh no, sorry, battle meditation. Yoda gains tenacity up, protection up, then grants each ally every non-unique buff he has. So you definitely want him to go pretty fast. So people like him to go first, so he can put that out and protect the squad. So you definitely want your Yoda to go pretty fast. I love Grandmaster Yoda too. Like I said, I'm old school Vader, Yoda. I think he has a tweak coming too. You know, if you got Vader hitting for 2 million damage with the numerous debuffs, I think Yoda should be the opposite, because you know how he gets a lot of buffs. So the more buffs you get, the harder he hits. Cody, pretty cool. Might as well work on him. You know, with Bad Batch, I think he's needed for. Is he needed for Kenobi? Or I think that's Sergeant. Not too sure. So Jedi Knight Anakin, he's awesome. You got to work on him. This deft blade work. So to inflict healing immunity and buff immunity, those are 2 of the probably the best debuffs in the game. To land buff immunity on Kylo Ren Unmasked, who we know as Crew from the abbreviation show. So if he lands that on Crew, it's over. So you've got to get his potency up high enough. So on Anakin, you want, you know, speed's the way of the game, unless you run a slower Padme. You want speed, offense, potency, of course, crit chance. You know, this is going to eventually go to a potency or offense. Only way this would be offense is if you can get your potency up high enough. You know, I say it all the time. There are nests that are out there soloing 5v1, 5 versus nest. If Nest's tenacity is 100% higher than Anakin's potency. So think about that. Make sure you're prepared for that. Okay. Echo, Gray. Looks like you got a lot of the 501st. That's pretty cool, man. And if you're going for gas is amazing with the 501st. You just got to get Rex pretty quick. So let's take a look at Rex. Okay, so I lost in Grand Arena round 2 because I went against a Darth Revan team. Like, I haven't not lost against a Darth Revan team in forever. His Darth Revan was so fast, he outran my Rex. My Rex is only 300 speed, so a 340 Darth Revan outruns me. Let's see. Especially in 3v3. So in 3v3, he only gets 12% boost. He gets a 4% boost for every 501st. So my 300 Rex plus 12% was only 336, and that's pretty quick. So I lost because all of the debuffs. So you've got to get Rex as fast as you can get him. You know, if you did a gas mirror match, I have a funny video that I put out there where my Rex went first, so he aerial advantaged that 5's first, and then the other team, Rex immediately right afterwards did the same. It was so crazy. It was like one after the other. The faster Rex wins 100% of the time. So get your Rex to go as fast as you can. Don't really care about offense, crit damage. I don't have that on Rex. By the time the 501st take enough turns, his aerial advantage is going to be a one-shot. Oh, another quick good tip. You silly Rex. Silly. It can be evaded. Let's take a look at here. It doesn't say that it can't be evaded. That to me is ridiculous. I went up against a Gear 11 Night Sister Spirit, and I could not beat her with my Relic Rex because he can't be evaded. Ridiculous. So be careful with that. His aerial advantage can be evaded. Be careful. All right. Okay, let's keep going. You definitely want to work on, so Vader offense, you definitely want to get a good defensive team. Think of something defensive. So, of course, let's start talking about the journey. If someone ever says, play the game for fun, get what makes you happy, they're probably not playing the game, or they're probably coming in 5th place. This is not the 5th place show. This is how to dominate in Grand Arena. So you want to make sure the only fun you're going to have is picking your GL. So whatever you want, I'm going for JMK. Guys, we did the abbreviations. That's Jedi Master Kenobi. So I'm going for him. I haven't started a journey for any of them yet. I'm going after Jedi Knight Luke, JKL. So I'm going for Kenobi. So pick whoever you want. Build viable teams around the prerequisites of what's needed to achieve your GL. That's also the cool thing about playing nowadays, guys. So that's cool. Darth Jar Jar, thank you for playing the game. That's awesome. You're early on. Back when I first started, there were no double drops. There were no journey guides. So it's a great time to play. So I highly recommend telling your friends about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. All right, let's keep going. So Obi-Wan Kenobi is amazing. I use him on defense today. I use him with Bastila Shan, him, and General Kenobi. So try to get towards, like I said, get your viable teams for the prerequisites, and then head towards Jedi Knight Revan. Has to be Jedi Knight Revan. Build whatever teams you need to get up to Jedi Knight Revan. And then you've got to get Padme. And then I always say Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They're salt and pepper. You can't have one without the other. Darth Revan and Malak. That's hilarious. Song provided by Darth Kimchi. Anyways, all right. So or gas. And then by the time you get one of those, you should have your GL accomplished. So make sure you follow that route. Okay? And then I said, Obi-Wan's amazing. I have him on defense. Don't worry about potency at all. With so much tenacity out nowadays, I don't care about his potency. I want him to be thick like a brick wall. I have defense and health. I have him Zeta'd for when he taunts. If you take it away, he taunts immediately again. So I use them for a thick tank. Okay, so also another recommendation, don't activate tunes or level any tunes up that you're not going to use. I see you got some resistance, you got some first order, you got to be viable. When Division 11 opens up, it's your viable roster versus the next opponent's viable roster. So make sure you're building teams. Okay, so guys, like I said, when we're looking at this, if you're using teams that are here that he has in Division 11, Division 10, please let's comment below. Let's get a helpful comment thread going. Lando, awesome. I've got him geared up now. I'm going for Jedi Knight Luke. Okay. Bad Batch is pretty cool. You don't have to go Phoenix Squad anymore. Everyone that says Phoenix, go for Thrawn, Emperor Palpatine. No, you don't have to do that anymore. There are people who are dominating that don't even have Thrawn or Emperor Palpatine. So you don't have to really go that route anymore. Like I said, the only fun part is picking your GL. Like I said, what do you like? So I'm old school. I like Empire and Rebels. So if you like Resistance, you like Kylo Ren Unmatched, you like First Order, go for those GLs, and then you'll build the teams that you eventually like around what's needed for that GL. Ooh, Cad Bane, I just saw Bad Batch. Oh, man. It's so cool to see Cad Bane. I think it's just like Mace Windu. Mace Windu. The good characters in the movies, always terrible in the game. He's one of the best-looking bounty hunters, and now he's needed at Relic 7, I believe, to get General Kenobi. I've got no problems with that. I'd like Cad Bane. He's going to be awesome. I hope he gets a little tweak to his kit, at least. He's so cool. All right. Moff Gideon is amazing. Now, Darth Vader is viable in early divisions by himself, but when you start getting up there, he no longer solos things. You're gonna need him for GL counters to take away big teams. So you gotta start building the right tunes for Vader, and that's my next video is, what kind of squad to put with Vader. Okay. So guys, we see his squads. He's got First Order, he's got Resistance. Let's help him build some teams. So if you're going for, First Order, Kylo Ren, First Order Executioner, which we call Fox, F-O, Executioner. They call him Fox. Okay. And then you got Zeb is cool. He dazes. Like I said, you got some good teams. Look like you're working on a lot. So make sure you're building teams. Right now we're in 3v3. So you need, make sure you have good leaders. I ran Hera with Kanan and Zeb on defense a lot. It did very well. You've got Kylo Ren on mass. Work him with Fox. That's a good squad right there. I used Grand Moff Tarkin a lot when I was coming up because of the speed and his lead ability to give Vader more speed. You can do Tarkin, Vader, and somebody that applies debuffs. Grand Moff Tarkin also applies debuffs. You can run them with TIE Fighter Pilot. I did that as well. Okay. So very cool roster, man. You're going in the right direction. You got some good tunes. The tunes that you've gotten to, the purple gear, good tunes. Be careful with Luminara. Don't go too much higher. I think you're done with her. Don't go too much higher at all. Because she is going to be counted in the matchmaking when you start Division 11. She is going to factor into it. And matchmaking doesn't know that it's Luminara. So be careful. Also be careful with your Mace Windu. Mine's on the bench right now. Okay. So pretty good. Alright guys, I hope these roster reviews are helpful. Tell your guild, tell your friends. We got more roster reviews to do. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it, like I said. And until next time, Darth Kimchi signing out.